Hi friends, Linda here. I'm at my allotment today and I am thinking we are gonna build some trellises for cucumbers, cucamelons, some tomatoes and the one here for beans. I can't see a thing because it's so bright. It's after work and me and Mark have been discussing about these ones and really discussing, like strongly worded discussion about how many beams does it go vertically, how does it go together, and what are the cross beams gonna be doing. You know, deep life conversations. Let's get on with it. I don't have much time. I think it's getting dark around 8, so about in 2 hours. Don't have much time. Let's do this. Oh, and my compost bin died. I'll show you. Someone's given Mark an axe. We have finished the first one and look how gorgeous it looks like. Yeah, so the first one's really good and it is quite stable if you think about it. I'm pulling. There's Mark wandering around, not wanting to be in the video. So he's not in the video, just pretend you haven't seen him, it's fine. But I'm very happy with this one. Now the beans one, I am thinking I'm gonna use a chicken wire that I have. Not that one, there's a chicken wire there. I have old one from where I had a compost bin in my garden over winter, and I'm just gonna stretch it out between the two posts that we have, these two posts there, and then I'll grow beans over it because the beans will really like it, probably, hopefully, and they will be able to use it better. Okay, let's do this. Attempt number 2. Well, the bed number 2. What attempt? Ugh. We're doing really well today, yes. Okay, we're done with number 2. The trellis is up. I don't think that you can see it really well. but it is here. There's a chicken wire stretched between these two posts, and I'll grow beans on this. So cucumbers, beans. Now I just need to have 2 more trellises put in here horizontally, one here and then the other one on this bed, this one here. And they will be for tomatoes. I still haven't decided. Maybe I'm just gonna grow the tomatoes on these poles, on hazelnut, but then I have more plants for these beds and I will have bits to put in. Okay, we have decided we are calling it a night, and I'm just gonna wander around everyone's allotments and see what everyone's planting so that I know what I am planting, because I do not know what to plant. I think I see some onions on that plot down there, so I'm thinking that I could probably plant some onions now. But yeah, I'm gonna go around and steal everyone's ideas. That's the best part about having allotment, it seems. Okay, see you tomorrow morning. Good morning, friends. We are back in my allotment, and it's been almost a week and a half since I was here last, and it is because what I was coming down with was actually COVID, and I was out for about a week and I just couldn't move and I couldn't do anything. I was basically sleeping most of the time. That was not fun. But this morning we're back in allotment because I need to put all of the vertical structures back in. Well, the last ones that I have to put in. I need to... Well, I like to garden vertically because it saves so much space. I need to put them all in because my plants are big enough now. I have been hardening them off and they've been doing really well, and I'm ready for them to come out. Today is apparently going to be a very lovely day. It's going to be 17 degrees Celsius in here. Here's Mark carrying the beams. Well, kind of. He's pretending to stand still, and I think he's looking at someone else's garden. Now that the spring is here, I have some surprises from my previous owner. Like, I don't know if you can see, but there's a potato. There's a potato, and my strawberry bed has a couple of potatoes coming out, and the bed where the peas will go, this one, with the chicken wire. Well, I put the chicken wire in between the poles. There's some potatoes coming up as well. So they are coming out everywhere. I know what the previous owner used this plot for. Potatoes. Okay, let's put the last 2. I'm gonna put trellises like this, just without the chicken wire, and I'm gonna use them for tomatoes. My tomatoes are like about 40 centimeters tall, and it's about a bit over a foot now, and they need to go in the ground, and it's warm enough for them to go out. Decision has been made, and we're gonna go with, there's the bed. I can't see anything, so I'm not looking at you. It's fine, I guess. That one with the bits on it. I really tried not to go near my neighbor and shade him out, but because of the garlic I literally cannot put the post in. And because I cannot put the post in, the best next thing would be like put all of the tomatoes in one row, like that way, because the sun comes in this way, so there's going to be only one shade just behind me, and I'm conscious about that. I don't want to shade anything out. Mark has left me for a little bit, so I get time to chat with you guys. For now, I wanted to tell you about like the vertical gardening and the things that I have in plans for this allotment. So as I said, this is basically inherited structure that was here, but it was facing the other way, so I dug it out and I put it in here, and I put the chicken wire in between. So that's a new system for me that I'm gonna test out this year, and I'm gonna put beans in there and see once the beans climb up how it goes, because I have tried like I have a trellis in my garden in the wall, on the back wall, and I tried to grow cucumbers on that, and it was not great because they grew behind the trellis between the wall and just got jammed. So I got like square cucumbers from time to time, and I literally would need to break them up to get them out from the gap. So I'm thinking, is it gonna be the same kind of thing going on with the chicken wire and the beans? So that is the test. The next one, whoo, almost fell over a brick, is this one. It's so cute. We built it just before we both got ill, me and Mark and I don't know which way, whichever. So these are gonna be cucumbers, and I want enough cucumbers this year to eat fresh and to pickle as well, because I love pickled cucumbers. Gherkins, I think they're called. But yeah, very, very much. Love it. And then we put these two in, 1 and 2. Well, let me just stand like this so you can see both of them at the same time. Look how wobbly they are. So they just been put in this morning, and they're gonna be for my tomatoes. I'm just gonna feed either the string, or I'm gonna put the bamboo against this and then just like let them climb up. Last year I managed to grow 30 kilos of tomatoes in my home garden, which is 2 beds, because I had 18 plants, and I don't know how I squeezed them in. I couldn't move in my garden, but there's that. I have this like fencing panels, and I'm thinking about building like an arch here between these 2 beds, this one and that one, and then putting like a squash over it and growing that vertically. And then this bed just past there's a tomato one. Just imagine this one. That's gonna be like brassicas, and I need to have like a netting over it because the brassicas are ready to come out. This one's gonna be salads at the far end, so I don't shade out my neighbor, like there. And then, if it survives, cucamelons, and they look like little melons, but they're like cucumbers. So I have been trying to grow them for 3 years, never succeeded. So this is gonna be the 4th year trying to grow them. Hopefully, I will succeed. I usually start them too early. Yeah. And then tomatillos, because I do want to try salsa. Everyone's saying that tomatillo salsa is really good, but I have 10 plants at the moment. I expect that about 3 of them will survive. What I have is a slug problem in my garden, and they are going a bit crazy for tomatillos. Apparently it's very, very tasty. I've been trying to harden them off, and each day I come in, they just have more and more holes in the leaves. And then the smaller ones, someone ate the center already. One of the, you know where the leaves are growing out of? Yeah, they just chomped that off, and another one just lost his top whole head. Just like 2 leaves left. Very sad. So they are very, very popular with my slugs. 2 days ago I went outside because I forgot them outside for the evening, and I took a torch with me, and there were 4 on them. 4 slugs. So they are coming in every night now. I hope that they're gonna be big enough, or they're gonna succeed, like, to grow bushy enough that they can come out in this bed, because they would be ready to come out now. I'm just worried about the slugs everywhere, and I don't know how big the slug problem is here, because fighting with the cucamelon trellis is gonna be fun. And then I need to put a tomatillo, like a square bar next to it. I'm just waiting for Mark to come back with the saw. So the thing is, the one thing you forget is always the thing you need, right? Come look at the total failure of this thing. I was trying to put a trellis up like an arch. No, I do not think it's gonna work. It is very flimsy, let's just say. Whee! I can just imagine in the wind. Whee! And if I put a squash over it, it's gonna be squash with whee! We're done. It's been great. Kind of. I'll show you. So the first one is awesome. It's for beans. Second one's for cucumbers. It's awesome. Then the cucamelon one, it's stable. It's great. Then the tomato ones are okay as well. Look, the cucamelon one. Yeah, I'm moving it. I'm trying to move it. Anyway, and it doesn't move. But the last one, the squash one, that I wanted to be like an arch, and then we decided to use the last of the hazelnut sticks that we have, is not okay. I don't like it. I need to redo it, and I need to think about it, and yeah, I do not think that it's gonna survive even a single windy spell. Look at that. I'm gonna lose all of these sticks. That's the problem, I think. I might just take it down. But anyways, we are preparing to go home now. Thank you very much for hanging out with me today, and sorry I've been sick for so long and haven't been posting for some time, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye friends. Postscriptum, we changed it. Now it's a wigwam or a teepee. What you call it, I don't know. But look, it's more stable. Like, yeah, this one moves a bit, but if I could... That's what happens when you look at the camera and you're just trying to find where the thing is. Yeah, but this one's like so much better, I think. Okay, time to go home and time to have a tea. And then I need to clean my garage out because it's turning into a tip. Does any one of you have a place in your home where things go to die? You know, you don't have room for it somewhere else, so you just put it in that one special place, and then you can't get into your garage because it's filled with things that need to go or don't have home. Okay, bye again.